Is melatonin safe for kids? Does it work? Does melatonin cause reliance or other problems? I'm Dr. Williams. I am a father of 5 of my own and a board-certified pediatrician. Let's talk about all things melatonin because there's a lot of misinformation out there. Melatonin is what is naturally released by our pineal gland when it is time to tell our body it is time for sleep. A quick side note, just because something is natural doesn't mean it is safe. Looking at you, cyanide. And it's important to say that melatonin should never be your first strategy in helping your child sleep. I really think that sleep hygiene really should be your first line of attack. We'll go into more details in other videos about sleep hygiene. But melatonin is relatively safe for most children. I want you to pay close attention to dosing and timing. It's very kid specific, and often a lower dose is more effective than a higher dose. So start low, something like a 0.5 milligram about an hour before bedtime. And we can always use more information, but the studies that we do have show us that melatonin is pretty safe for at least short-term use. And to be honest, if you believe the literature, we're not super worried about it in long-term use either. There are some studies that show it might affect a child's growth and development if used over a long period of time. Side effects tend to be pretty mild. Sleepiness in the morning time, that makes sense. Some studies show that actually increases urination at nighttime, which is interesting. And I'll tell you, I have patients that tell me they have nightmares more often when they're on melatonin. And in a rare kid, it actually makes them more hyperactive and like wild at nighttime, and they can't sleep. So all in all, probably a pretty safe short-term bet while you're working on your child's sleep hygiene. And I'll make that sleep hygiene video soon. So if you're just doing your best to raise healthy and happy and thriving children, make sure you're following along. If you could use some evidence-based help from a pediatrician.